Pitbulls dispossessing this. Could be a 2-on-1 opportunity as Reece Cochran in on the first to turn back, plays a pass across. It's a great stick in the lane to avoid it from going across to Jacob Bryceland. He's looking for a tapping of his own. So Walker Summers free at the back door. A shot comes in. It's easily fought off by Napier for his stop of the evening. Oh, it's a giveaway. Walker Summers in. Great save from Tommy Napier. A giveaway in his own zone, and Tommy Napier robs his fellow American. Flashes out the catcher like a first baseman in baseball. He smacked out the mitt to gather that one and forced no rebound. But again in front of Tommy Napier, he's forced to make another save off Walker Summers, who's once again let alone in front. Joined us last season, tries to dangle around his man, can't get it, but it comes to Butler at the point. Butler, back to Smetham, can he find a shooting lane to his brother? Back to Butler at the point, one-timer, lets it fly, and Oldale fights that one off. And it ricochets to the corner. Rink wide pass from Morris to Dunbar. Saucer pass inside, it's going to come to the end. McGill stepping into it, lets it fly, and it's wider than that. Oldale had it covered if it had. Ventured inside the pipes, the fight's deflected, good kick save from Oldale. Didn't have a lot of time to react to that one, but kicked out the right pad and stopped that one from finding Twine early on. Somewhere a 2-on-1 opportunity, he's got Bjornsson to his right hand. A great deflection by Callum McGill on the pass across. Reece Cochran sends the puck in. Pitbulls should keep it in at the blue line. Barry McKenzie swats it across the shooting opportunity. It's a good blocker save of the stick of Bricknell by Oldale, who's been equal to everything. Batch to Smetham with a head of steam. He's dispossessed, but picking up the pieces is John Dunbar. Dunbar looking in. Can he go all the way? Dunbar back in front. Oh, and it's fanned upon by Owen Smetham at the back door as John Dunbar tried to go himself, forced a hooking penalty. And our right hand side. Dunbar wins the draw cleanly back to Butler. He's got a lane, steps into it. Good blocker save from Oldale. Bricknell shot from the point. Oldale barres it in front, it's off the post. Rebounds in front, this goal! It takes a few ricochets, but John Dunbar, who created the power play from his solo effort, opens to scoring and gives the Pitbulls a 1-goal lead.
Come on, Donny, get in. Go on, Owen, go on.
They come again. Great shot blocker save from Oldale, who stood up to Owen Smetham as he broke in. He chops one out, and it's a 2-on-1 opportunity through centre. Watson across to the back door, and it's swatted out by Larimore, who just fluttered it wide. I'm not sure if the Pitbull got a stick on it beforehand, but here comes the Finn again. Not one, but 2 opportunities, 3 opportunities. Tommy Napier stopped them all so far. Keeps the puck out. Sheffield bench calling for a penalty, and the pass back to the blue line is deflected up by Napier. Steele keeps it in. Brink wide pass, here comes Sheffield again, looking to equal. Jonathan Phillips, great save from Napier. I'm not sure how much he knew about it on the deflection in front from Bjorkley Nordstrom, but he's equal to the Swedish Brit's shot. Pitbull skating on thin ice in the opening exchange in this second period. Watson, brink wide pass to Kirk. Here they come again. Shooting opportunity, shot stopped by Napier. It goes behind him and he can't quite work out where it is. Sticks it aside, rebounds there. It's in the back of the net. It's eventually put in after multiple Pitbulls and Steeldogs had a whack at it. And eventually the bend but don't break defence is finally thwarted. And it's Doxey who finds the net on his shot, and I'm not quite sure how it made its way in, but Tommy didn't look too happy with it. The officials are still discussing it. Has it been waved off, Max?
Potentially, maybe some goaltender interference or a player in the crease. I couldn't really make out what was going on from up here, but it would be nice to see a call go in Pitbull's favour here.
So the equalising goal by Brady Doxey has been in fact ruled out. Here they come, breakaway opportunity. Reece Smetham through the gut. Smetham in, shoots, still by Oldale, rebounds there, and he can't quite get to it. Tries to play it in front to his brother, but games with the Manchester Storm last year. Here go the Pitbulls again. Back to the point, Batch, can he find a shooting lane? No, but Bricknell can, great save from Oldale. Bricknell probably didn't get the placement on he wanted to, but Oldale came across and stopped him with the pad, and he's stuck behind the goal. Ripley. Kirk shoots for a crown, deflected off the toe of Napier and wide. Steele again, shoot deflected in front. Napier dives out to cover the puck. Butler, good rink wide pass. Smetham, can he get a shooting opportunity? He's off the mash, rebounds there, and it's a great stick in the lane to prevent Owen Smetham from having a clean shot. Nags bobbles it now, lets it fly, and it hits Mason Lipsey, and Lipsey can go. The son of Darryl Lipsey, but here's Owen Smetham into the middle. Lipsey shoots, oh, he's just put it wide. Whipped the stick too far, and Oldale snags the rebound shot wide, but what an opportunity for Mason Lipsey to get his Back comes Steele. Steele is upended beautifully. What a hit from Jay King. And here's Dunbar in the offensive zone. The goal scorer digs round Steele. Dunbar just comes off his stick as he went to pull the trigger. But playing in front, it's a good stick in the lane from Oldale to rob Bryceland of a McGill, but Rick wide. Walker Summer, here he goes with that speed. Summer digs in front, Napier goes to the pad, rebounds there in front, and Tommy Napier shuts the door once again. Went with the stick, and Summer still got the shot away, but he somehow still kick out the pad and keeps the scoreline at 1-0. Shot is blocked from Morris. Back to the point it goes, walking the line. There's a shot from Rinches, finds a way in. It's Tim Smith on that far side. The veteran just lets it fly through a crowd. Tommy Napier unsighted, and the puck has finally beaten the Pitbulls import netminder. And the Steeldogs tie us up at 1. Sure, Morris did well initially to block the first attempt from Tim Smith, but Smith just given a little bit too much room at the blue line, and Tommy Napier unsighted, couldn't get across to it, and it beats the netminder and finds its way to the twine. And with 9 minutes and 1 second to go in the second period, Pitbulls had to go all the way back behind their own net to retrieve the puck. Batch, Bricknell, lovely pass inside to John Dunbar, and here goes the Canadian. Dunbar tries to juke inside, still Dunbar just comes off his stick as he tried to pull through. Can Batch let it go? He can! He scores! When you put the puck on John Dunbar's stick, magic happens, and Josh Batch reaches full rewards and puts the Pitbulls back up by 1. Batch started to play from his own, behind his own goal line, and played a lovely pass up towards Bricknell. He moved his hand down the stick to touch pass inside to Dunbar, and Dunbar did the rest, skated it all the way up and in front of the net. Dispossessed as he tried to pull the trigger, but it came back to the captain, Josh Batch, and he just settled the puck before firing it through Oldale and into the back of the net, and the Pitbulls respond in style immediately and hit it. Who's a nightmare for anybody in this league. Bryson keeps the puck in, and that's what I was saying about John O'Phillips. He is dispossessed by the young Welshman, and Bryson in front. Can they get a shooting opportunity? Great save by Oldale, threw himself at Mason Lipsey. Smith fires that one just wide, looking for a redirect. Back to Dunbar. To Bricknell again. Bricknell shooting through a crowd to the back door, and Morris never saw the pass coming. Garcia takes a tumble. Pitbull's looking to extend their line. Dunbar in front, rebounds there. No Pitbull can get a stick on it. Oldale prevented the pass in front. The Steeldogs could have an opportunity at the end of the period, but it's a great play by Batch just to swap the puck out and force the Steeldogs to reset. Steele, lovely pass inside. Then off to the back door. Phillips on the backhand, just swatted it wide.
Offensive threats here as we go forward as a 2-on-1 for the Steeldogs. Good save by Tommy.
Max, you're a natural play-by-play commentator. There you go. Gendonov. Back to John O'Phillips. Phillips shooting deflected, stopped by Napier. Is it through him? It's definitely in his pads, and he keeps the puck. Take it outside his own. Lovely pass now to Dunbar. What can John do? He's been doing everything so far. Dunbar in. Sharp angle shot, fought off, rebounds there, and chopped away from Bricknell before he could pull the trigger. Canadian find a lane to net. He can't. He's sent in deep towards Phillips. Oh, what a save from Napier. I don't even know if he saw it. Says the man from Manitoba. Steele is lined up by Bryceland and knocked straight down to the ice. There's a penalty on the play. Another 2 minutes off the clock. But they've got to stop this high octane Steeldogs power play from finding twine, and that will be a heck of a challenge in itself. Kirk to Bjorkley Nordstrom. Nordstrom with space, shoots, scores! Bjorkley Nordstrom lets it fly, and it beats the outstretched glove of Tommy Napier, and the Steeldogs restore parity for the second time in this game. What a blistering release from Bjorkley Nordstrom. We've seen him do that for 2 different clubs, the Steeldogs and the Phantoms, and he's allowed too much space as the Pitbulls all pinched down low in the spot where he scored against Leeds last weekend. Dunbar, what can he do? He's had 2 moments of magic in this game. Plays in front, Butler shot, deflected, rebound, he just elevated up over the crossbar. Dunbar to Bricknell, back to Dunbar, lovely give and go, opens the space, back door, Butler put it wide. He's dispossessed and tied up by Kell. But he wins the puck back again, plays it in front. Owen Smevin stopped by the pads of Oldale. Garcia rots all that pass all the way, and it's a 3-on-2 through centre. CJ Garcia, drop pass. Brammer stopped by Tommy Napier, who came out to challenge. Does brilliantly well to take two Steeldogs out of the zone. Bricknell in, Bricknell shoots. It's off the glove of Oldale and just over the roof of the net. Butler knocked to the ice, played forward. Reagan can't get outside his own. Garcia's got his lane to move. Great pass in front. Can they score? Direct backhand. Larimov was either robbed by Tommy Napier or it came off the toe of his stick and wide. Luckily past the man streaking towards the net. Phillips deflected, it's almost deflected into his own goal by Barry McKenzie, who gains the blue line, but it's going to come back to Ripley. Shoots this well over the net, comes back out in front. Napier can't settle it. Bramwell, great stick and lane. Rebound stopped by Napier, who's tracked the puck. And Sheffield have a good live stream. It's the period will come to a close, and that's the end of regulation. The last game, I was play-by-play commentator for the Pitbulls, and overtime they won. Someone walks in, stopped by Tommy Napier. Not sure he saw a lot of that. He's doing ever so well to box it in. He needs some assistance, and he doesn't quite get it. And here comes Larimar, still looking for his first goal. Goes across, getting a great diving play from Owen Smevin to get a stick on that puck that was destined for the stick of Kendenov, who skates across the grain. Still Walker Summer. Can he finally beat Napier if he can let the shot go? Walker Summer crosses. Good block by Tanner Butler. Butler forces the puck off of Walker's stick. Steele turning. Can he find the lane? Walker Summer in the high slot, plays it down low, scores! What a play from the Steeldogs! And they come into Bristol and take the 2 points back to Sheffield. Lovely play from Walker Summer, just plays it down to Luke Steele, and he just elevates it up over the shoulder of Tommy Napier. And their first lead of the night is the most important one. It's the game winner, and the Steeldogs win by a scoreline of 3-2.